the Keyhouse is all about innovation. We want to showcase what's going on within the fashion industry. I mean, how have you found it?
Yeah. I'd say that this space is pretty remarkable, the amount of innovation and the cross-department collaboration that's happening here between science and technology. This is definitely a very special space.
I really like the kind of progressive vision and approach that's going through the whole here. To be honest, if you would have asked me a couple of years back, I would have told you that I was kind of like bored with textile fairs. I would much rather go to a fair like Tech Textile or to ID Tech X, where I could find lots of new cool things. But now that there's something like the Keyhouse, this is actually a place where you find those kind of things too, and where you can meet like-minded people, and where you can really see what's ahead of us instead of the things that we all know so well. So I think this is an amazing place for people to come together and to create the future together.
So cool, the space. Even the building itself is really cool and really industrial. But what makes it most exciting is the exhibitors that are here working on different solutions in different ways. There's no two companies who are exactly the same in here, and they really do feel like the future of the fashion industry. And I really hope that many of these exhibitors are going to be here next year, and then I want to see them move into the main hall, and I want to see them go mainstream and become big, because the stuff they're working on is so exciting, so smart. So, trying to get my head around everything in here is part of the challenge, but also part of the fun. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, and I would definitely come back.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's very valuable that it's a good mix of new initiatives and also people who have been working in sustainable fashion for like 15 years, and hearing about their struggles and hearing about how they have been been having to educate everybody around them, and feeling like morons, like I must be crazy to do this and to pursue this because everything is against me, and then finding them to still survive and feel that there's a moment coming now where there are better opportunities. So it's really uplifting to hear this. I think also for the younger people exhibiting here, and also for ourselves as a startup.
Well, I haven't told you I'm going to miss my flight because I want to stay and look more. It's incredible. It's really, really incredible. The innovative, just the innovation that's happening here, the technologies that are coming out. I'm walking out like a deer in the spotlight at the moment, and I don't really want to go. Will I come back? Absolutely. It's just incredible. I've really, really enjoyed it.
I like the Keyhouse. I really appreciate all of the speaking slots. So you have the chance to really get educated by really unusual companies. And beside of that, I love the idea that you can have different possibilities around to see how jeans fabric is going to be made, or about all the shoes you can see. Shoe is always a big topic for girls,
Mm-hmm.
So and I think it's really lovely. The catering is great. The girls here are great. The staff is great. I think it's pretty nice here.
Yeah, I love the Keyhouse. I really like it, and I come here, and some people say, "Well, why are you coming?" There's other shows around and everything, but I think what makes this unique is that you can find all these little nuggets of information here at Keyhouse. The collaborations, because that's the way that we're going to change the market, is by working together. So every year we've had them. I think we've been here since the beginning. You and I were talking about that. I think there's just a great energy here. The display is very creative and very inspiring. So, we get a lot out of Keyhouse. We also participate in other areas of the show, like across the street. But Keyhouse, I think, is special because people come here with a curiosity, and that's what Keyhouse really satisfies.
I think what the Keyhouse shows perfectly is that it is not finding the golden key and change the world with a finger knip, right? I think it perfectly shows that change is a process. And I've been here for many episodes right now, and I've seen some changes. And I pronounce it like some changes because I think there's a difference, right? There is no big trend, there is a process. And I think what I see going on in here is that people wandering around even more and more because they are not fixated in getting one answer. They are here to get inspired. And I think that's the power of the Keyhouse, right? You are wandering around here and so what is going on? What is this? And even there are some projects that cannot be explained even. And I think that might be the golden key for the future, right? That you are getting seduced, you get inspired, and you find out how it will suit for you.
I completely agree with you. I think you kind of wrapped it up quite nicely. The Keyhouse is a place for you to come and get inspired and experience innovation.